I left, I came back, y'all were on 2K, I got off. No, yeah, you definitely did. You definitely did. I'll pull up the hour mark. I'll tell you how many hours ago. Oh, look. After this one. Remind me. Building houses. They were stacking bricks up.
Hello? Oh, you can't hear me. Hello?
There you are.
Sorry.
Hi.
My cat turned off my PC.
Oh my
So then I
gosh.
tried to restart everything.
I was like, I don't know what's going on
Yeah,
anymore.
no, just my cat
My
being a
husband put
bitch.
his my husband put his phone on top of the fridge.
Oh.
The one place I could not find it because I can't see that high because I'm very short.
Get a step stool.
I love you.
Kill this guy. Come on now.
Why aren't you in bed?
Okay, I'm leaving that guy. Come on.
I love you. Go to bed.
No bullshit.
Yeah, so he put it on top of the freaking fridge.
That's funny.
We had to. I was like, I went like everywhere. I was like, I don't know where you put this phone. Usually I can find everything.
So the screen that we're looking at right now, this is like your bosses. And down in the bottom left where it says anti, you have to go like eight sets of 3
Wow.
to beat the game. Technically I think it's like 9, but you can skip them. If you skip them you get bonuses. And obviously, hey, don't learn from your mother. Get down. And you get money per each thing, because it's like poker, where if you win, you get chips.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then, bruh, what did I just tell you? Don't
The
get up
cat?
here again. Fucking yeet you across the room, dude.
Kitten!
I know, I sound aggressive to my animals, but I would never actually hurt them.
No, it's okay. I sit here. Everyone has to sit here and listen to me yell at freaking Georgia because she decides she wants to be part of our world.
The
She
final
thinks she's
bosses.
human.
I feel like all pets think they're human, to be honest. But the final boss has, kind of like a caveat to it, or like a handicap type thing.
Okay.
And they all do different things. So the head will always be all heart cards. Bro! Fucking... Fuck off. Do something else. Go chase your mouse
I mean,
across the hallway.
you have like Well, yes, it's understandable.
I do, and it's sometimes that's why I get overstimulated.
Not me asking my friend if he needs me to be like, have a practice conversation with me about his relationship. Do I need to
Why?
pretend to be your girlfriend?
Confusing, but okay.
He has not told his girlfriend wants to move in with him in the fall. He is not sure if he wants to do that, and he has not told her that.
Okay, we'll just say no.
I was like, if you're not sure, then you're not ready.
Yeah, there should really be like no thought. Like if you're 100% with that person, then it's 100%, no questions asked.
Yeah, I was like, broski, you haven't even introduced her to your brands yet. But yeah, he's also like, well, I don't like introducing people to people, and I was like,
Well, that's stupid. Get over it.
I was like, my boy.
You're just making.
A bit more careful.
He's just making shitty excuses at that point. I'm sorry, but I'm indifferent because he is of no concern to me, so.
Yeah, no. He... Love him so much. I do. Yeah. He's not great at communicating. There's reasons he's not great at communicating. I understand his reasons. He needs to work through the reasons. But there are reasons. She's also... I don't think she's being super patient with him either. And before this, they were in a poly relationship with someone else, and that didn't go well. And he was in a relationship with the other girl first, so it's a little weird.
Yeah, sounds a little weird.
I was like, these are not the best decisions you could make.
You know, he could just have a do-over and break up with the girl and start over. Like, for realsies.
Yeah. He probably needs, like, a whole, like... I don't even know. Overhaul? He probably needs to not date for a little bit until he can, like, actually work through some things. Because he has a lot going on in his head, and I'm pretty sure he's only told me, like, I'm pretty sure I'm one of the only people, if not the only person to know, like, 90% of it.
Well,
I don't know if he's talked to his girlfriend about any of this.
at least he trusts you.
Yeah, I'm glad he trusts me. He was also very drunk whenever he told me this stuff.
Yep. Okay, heard.
But yeah, no, he does trust me. So, I'm glad that he at least got some of it out, but he's not very good at talking about things. So, I'm like, if you haven't told your therapist this and you're telling me this, I'm wondering how much you're telling your girlfriend about this. And I'm guessing it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So, I know he cares about her, at the very least. I just think this is a little too fast for his liking. They like, they haven't been dating for very long to move in together. And I'm not one for moving in before marriage anyway, so there's that. I did it myself, so that it can come across hypocritical, but that was extenuous circumstances.
Same for yours truly.
Yeah, I was like, would prefer not to move in together, but it was his mental health on the line, so we decided to do it. It was to the point where my parents were like, he needs to get out of where he's at now, and I was like, he does, and he doesn't have the funds to move in anywhere else, so he moved in with me rent-free because my parents owned the house. And then whenever we got married, we took over the mortgage. But they bought the house. They bought that house to rent out to people. Whenever I was in college, and since they were renting it, it was a rental property. They let me live there while they were renting it out to other people as well. And then when George and I started dating, we just had enough of people living there because we got screwed over too many times, and so it was just me and George for a while. And then when we got married, it was obviously just me and George. But we kept separate rooms.
Sometimes I like the whole separate room thing. Only because that lets me, like, enjoy being in the same space more. Which sounds really fucked up, but, like...
No, I get it.
It's not that I don't like being around Jason, but, like, having...
When you spend all day with, like, when you live with someone, you need your own space.
And, like, I'm starting to like it whenever, if Jason and I are just in the same room but doing different things, like, it's fine for me now, so.
Yeah, that's what George and I like to do. We moved our offices in the same room together. Like, we have the same office now, and we used to have separate offices, mostly because he was very loud when he gamed, and as a aspiring doctor, it was a little hard to to focus when he was screaming at games. So after I was done with like the come home study for long hours, because it would literally be I would get up, go lecture at 8 in the morning, sit through 4 hours of lecture, because we would usually have at least, like, there was a long time when we would have 4 lectures every single day. And that was all going to be on the test. So it was just like 4 lectures of new material every single day of the week. So that's 20 new lectures a week, and then we would have a test every 2 weeks. So we would have a test over 40 lectures. Or like 4, 5 days, 6, 7, 8 days, because we would have Thursday as a study day. So like every 2 weeks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then so you come home, and if you don't have anything, if it's like a nice day, then you get done at noon and you're good. But we had other classes where we would have to go and meet in the afternoons. So usually we had something in the afternoon as well. So sometimes you're there until 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then you come home and you take like a 30-minute break to eat, and then you just study the rest of the night. Usually I was studying until like 10 or 11. Mostly like I would try to stop around 10, but I would usually, like, sometimes I would study until midnight, and I would wake up and go and do it all again. And like that whole time in between we were studying, like when we weren't in lecture, because you had to get through, you listened to 1 lecture a day, and then I would go through each of the new lectures again when I got home, or whenever I had time. I would do each of those each of those 4 lectures, go through each of them again, and get a second pass, and then on the weekends I would do a third pass of everything. So it was a lot, man. Medical school is a lot of information thrown at you.
I'm glad that we graduated. However, I would be lying to you if I told you that I did not miss school. Like, I miss the notes. I'm just such like I don't know. I just really like having the task of like going through, organizing notes, getting new information, processing it. Like I don't know. I just like learning, I guess.
If it was back in college, I don't mind, like, I do like learning a lot. Obviously I do, because when you're a doctor you learn all the time, and I like learning now. Like new things on the job, and like we'll get lectures and stuff like that. But when you're in medical school, it's just you're just overwhelmed all the time with all the new information that you're learning. It's like drinking from a fire hose compared to everything else. Like like I breezed through college. College was nothing for me. Like organic chemistry was the hardest thing I took, and that was it. Like nothing else was very hard for me. And when I got to med school, it was like the material itself isn't overly hard. Like there are some things that are very, like, obviously it's the human body. Like a lot of the lectures you're going through are very complex, but we're all very smart individuals. So like the material itself, like if we had the same amount of time as we did in college, we would be able to learn it just fine, you know. And it would still probably be a little challenging. It's the rate at which you learn it that makes it super hard to do. Because like I said, you're doing, like, what, in college you're taking 18 credit hours a semester.
Unless you do OT, which is what I did.
And that's 18 hours of class a week. Like baseline we do 20, and that's one class. And then we have other classes tacked on to that are like 2-3 credit hours each. So there's 2 of those. And when you're in first year, there's you have anatomy, and you have the other class, foundations of clinical science. You have that, which is all like messed up, and there's no rhyme or reason to where you learn the information. And then you have anatomy, so you have those 2 classes, and then you also have introduction to clinical medicine, and you also have OPP, which is when you're a DO. It's all the manipulative medicine you use on the body, like chiropractor stuff. So you have 4 classes, and then you bump down to 3 because you don't have the foundations stuff. It's all just one big course. So you have the big honking course, that's your systems course, that you're learning different systems of the body. And then you have ICM and you have OPP every semester after your first semester. So it's just a lot thrown at you all at once.
The heaviest semester I had was 22 hours, and that didn't feel like a struggle. And then the least amount of hours I did was my student teaching semester, but then again I was in the classroom every single day. The lowest amount I'd ever done was 15. I had always done anywhere between 18 and 20, except for the semester that I had 22.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I think I did 18 or 19 credit hours every semester, if I could. I think I just couldn't go above 18 because of that was the limit
Mm-hmm.
of and if you did more than that, you had to pay more, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But that was college.
You missed like.
We were consistently at like 25 credit hours in med school for a semester. Probably more, 26.
That one hit. That one hit. That
I
one
don't
hit.
know how many credit hours it was.
Yep. Yeah, you see the gray bar? He's crying. Oh, you got me. Oh, nice. No, you're good. He's almost staggered.
Dan just sent me a video. He said, if you found this video, congratulations.
Oh,
You
no,
get to
never
be the
mind. He's
next,
not staggering.
you get to be a player in the next D&D game. If you're being sent this video, you have to be the DM. And you owe your players all $5, and you have to give them all a big wet kiss. And I was like, okay, pirate campaign's coming up with $5 each and big wet kisses, I guess.
You've been staggered. Get to it, get to it, get to it, get to it.
I was like, it's not like we need to raise the percentage anymore.
That's hilarious.
Third base, third base, third base, third base.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's good. He's just playing games.
What game he's playing?
He's playing
What? Oh, shit.
Elden Ring, Eldritch something, or it's the new one that just came out. I can't remember the name.
The Elder Scrolls.
Whatever the new multiplayer one is.
I honestly have no clue.
Oh, I didn't want to trust that hand. It's fine. What the fuck? My brain is mush.
You gotta jump into the blue beams, and they'll jump you over
But yeah,
the
I
tornado.
promised Stan that I would DM a pirate campaign for him.
Heck yeah.
Because he said he wanted to do a pirate campaign, so now I have to figure out a freaking pirate campaign.
What's
But we're
it-
not done with our Lost Ones campaign yet, so...
Is that where everyone's a pirate? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I think so. He's always wanted to do a pirate campaign. He's always wanted to be a player in a pirate campaign. So I told him that I would DM a pirate campaign for him.
Nice.
So I'm guessing that they all want to be pirates. I'm gonna figure out how to do that. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see if I do it in my world. It would be interesting to do it in my world because they haven't none of them have gotten a lot of exposure to my world. And I have all of the religions set up. How the gods work. And how the cities work. And that's what Dan does, is he has a whole world built, and then he has run like 5 campaigns in it.
That's cool.
Yeah, and all of them affect each other. That one campaign I was telling you about with Emra, that's our Shadow of War campaign. That was like before everything else and shaped the entire world for Lost Ones and the Dawn. If you've ever heard of him and talk about his Dawn Chaser campaign, that campaign too. I think Dawn Chaser is finally caught up to Lost Ones because they were running a little bit behind, like before us, and now I think they're in the future enough to be in the same time as we are. I think they're like 5 years ahead of us or something before that.
Yeah, that shit's fun as hell.
Okay. I got the light blue color done. Now I just need to go through and I literally just need to finish all of the blue color amethyst pattern Macy.
If we
Heck
keep
Then I
that
yeah.
guy,
can start.
everything else will get
Then I
easier.
can start learning how to crochet again.
Oh, dude, I want to learn how to crochet so bad.
I can teach you. I just have to remember how to do it. I know how to do it. I just can't I don't remember the specifics of everything. If that makes sense.
It
But
does.
my friend that I was telling you about, he has like a little llama stuffed animal that he really likes, whose name is Jeffrey.
Cute.
And so I found like a little pattern. I found a pattern book that has a bunch of little critters in it, and a llama is one of them.
Oh, that's
So
adorable.
so he is the first one I am making a little crochet critter for because he has been sad. And he needs love and affection.
I would low-key love to learn how to crochet so that way I can make blankets. And then I can sell blankets.
It would be fun. I need to.
What did
I need to get back to my dice again. Yeah, I need to get back to my dice again. And get my shop back up because I really miss doing that. But I need to get with residency starting, I need to get everything stocked up first before I can do it, you know? Should be it, no?
What they're doing?
Looking at mods for said game.
Why?
Because I want something different in Balatro.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
She says hi.
What?
Lex says hi.
Hello.
Danny's just sharing videos with me. I turned on my TikTok notifications specifically so that whenever he sent me a video, then I would know that he sent me a video. Because I don't get on TikTok. The only reason I got a TikTok. Why is this? Why is this? What the heck did? What? Embroidery floss, what are you doing? They tied the embroidery floss apparently broke in the middle of a thing, and so they knotted it together, which is not how it works, my friends. If anyone was curious, it's not how you embroidery floss.
You download a lot of mods.
I only downloaded like 3. Are you okay?
Me?
No, I was asking Jason.
Husband.
What?
What?
I won't run that mod since it's broken.
That's not good.
Nope. Whoops. That's okay. Let's see if I like modded Balatro. I hope it's not ass. Oh. That's... Oh, wait, never mind. Let me not be bitchy. Hold on. Give me cool shit. I am playing modded, correct? That is what I launched, right? It sure is what I launched. Hold on. Wait. Close. Why not? Oh. You know, it might break my game, but that's okay.
You can do it, I believe in you.
What? Why are you being grump?
Grump. Big grump.
What? You're just staring at me, I can't read your mind.
Why not?
Because I'm not a mind reader, sorry.
You should be.
Yep.
You should be. Hey,
What?
you should be.
I'm not though.
There's a cat right here.
I know, that's a lunar dog.
No, it's not.
Yes it is.
No, it's
A
not.
what?
Oh, it's definitely the size of a lunar dog.
It's a junior log.
Jupiter got out?
No, it's a junior log. A lunar dog.
Jupiter
A
got
junior
it.
log. What are you doing, junior log?
What the heck, Jupiter?
This is not Jupiter. This is lunar. It's a junior log.
Quit fucking with my brain.
You're not that smart.
You're right, I'm not. Hey, I need this. Nope.
No, it's okay. Come with me.
Nope.
We need to go see Jupiter.
I'll be back.
Come on, we need to go see Jupiter.
You still there? Macy?
Stink butt.
You good?
Hey, Stink Bob.
Hmm?
Hold on. What? What?
Give me them from there.
Friend?
Only mama cat can sit up there.
Friend, pal? Lex?
Hmm?
She's gone.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
She's not there anymore. She's gone.
I am here. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can
Okay,
now.
he's just being a bot. I was like, excuse you, I'm right here. I'm just cross-stitching away, don't mind me.
No, we went and pet the cats.
My kitty cats are still locked away in the laundry room. And we should probably clean the sheets up a bit and then... Like, cause there's a couple of cushions that Jennifer was peeing on, so I want to get those cleaned and then hopefully when we release them back into the wild, it will be safe again. And no more pee on couches and such.
Did my game not? What, babe?
Did it not?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Did it crash?
I don't know that any of these loaded.
Oh dang.
Oh, this stupid mod pack. I don't think it did what it was supposed to do.
Dang.
You mute up, babe. No, you. I will in less than an hour. I really don't want to work a 6 a.m. to fucking 4:30. Oh, I'm gonna hate that. I do that 2 days in a row, dude. I'm not thrilled.
I wouldn't be there. I'm not thrilled. I have to go tomorrow.
Oh, there's a coffee shop by my house. But it's only open from 9 to 1. So I might try to work that if they pay me more.
That would be nice.
Because then I would only have to drive like maybe 10 minutes, if that.
That would be super nice.
What? No.
We moved down so that it could be we picked where we lived with like within a 20-minute radius of the hospital so that I did not have to drive very far because like I am going to be working like consistently working 10-12 hour shifts, so I would like to not have to drive 30 minutes to work every day.
What the heck, dude?
And then when I'm on wards, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working 6 days a week, so... That's just pretty common standard for residents. It was really funny because my friend was like, you get like 4 days on, 3 days off, right? And I was like, no. They call them residents for a reason. Because they are always at the hospital. I just start off getting my weekends off because I'm in clinic. Nine to 1 would be a nice shift though. That's just a straight 8-hour shift, right? That's...
If I could get that. If I could get that 6 days a week and then work like a 1:30 to 3:30 or a 1:30 to 4:30 6 days a week, I would be fine with that. Because then that means my bills would be paid and I would get OT. What?
Cats.
I know. Owie. You always boot my bruises. Like a freaking
That's
butt.
I'm poking
unfortunate.
you. You see that cat?
Yeah, I know. They're being a whole lot right now. I need to be going to bed. What did you ask, Lex? I'm sorry.
No, I don't think I asked anything. I can't remember anymore. I got distracted by prostituting.
That's fair. What the fucking fuck? I just want shit to work. Please.
Holy.
Is it that much to ask for? Apparently.
I need my friend to text me back so I can be like, stop being a dumb butt. I told him I was glad he was smiling at me in the picture because we Snapchat, and he made a frown at me instead, and I was like, you turd.
What are you giggling about?
I'm funny. That's what she's giggling about. I'm hilarious.
What are you giggling about?
Can you hear her through my headphones?
No.
Here, put them on and have a conversation. Don't be a butt.
No, it's okay. You want a bite?
Do I want to bite or fight?
A bite.
You've made that for me before.
Did I? Oh.
I like it. Just the tortilla gets a little chewy.
Yeah. That's the point. It feels doughy.
No, thank you.
Interesting.
Whatever.
I prefer my tortillas crisper. Crispy.
Babe. Babe. Butthead.
What?
Do you want to see my
Ah.
cool mods? Okay, fine. Be a turd.
What?
As soon as I said he needs to text me back, he freaking texted me back.
Well, no comment.
I just want to start with a regular deck and experience the chaos. So I've already done this. I'll do it again.
I got tortillas, and I took chocolate, and I melted the chocolate and folded it up.
He just frowned at me again when I said, take my compliment, you bastard.
Yeah, it's like a ghetto ass down there, but this shit is so good. Oh my god.
So far, everything is normal. I am waiting for dumb shit to start happening. I have little faith I'm actually gonna win this one.
Oh, you can do it. I believe in you.
I definitely can't. That was my one and only hand. That's okay. Let's just do it again. This time I won't click through everything.
No, don't carry it on my plate. I'm telling you to put it in the fucking kitchen. Somebody's got pressure? Yep, wrist pressure. No boost. No, it's all good.
But you haven't scored anything this
send it
round,
back.
or have you just not played
You two
anything
just
yet?
play that one.
No, I just started a new one.
Oh,
So I
okay.
lost the last one.
Wallet.
Dang, I'm sorry.
That's
I said I
okay.
believed in you, and then you lost.
That's okay.
Get involved in this thing.
Usually I can tell whenever I'm gonna lose.
Hmm.
So far, no crazy shit has happened and I don't understand. It's fine. It's fine.
I hesitate a lot.
I'm excited to watch solo leveling with you. Do you watch anime subbed or dubbed?
I don't mind reading what I watch, however, it takes me out of actually watching the things, so it depends.
I don't mind either way. I've already watched it and dubbed multiple times, so I mean subbed multiple times, so I'm fine with watching it in dubbed.
You know what I really want to watch again? And this is so, like, shitty and basic, but I really want to watch Black Butler again.
I haven't watched that one yet.
I've never finished it, but I remember liking it. Oh, this is a new one. License.
Nice.
Add negative to a random joker. Negative 50 ignores speed limit. Okay.
Oh gosh.
That sounds awful. I guess I'll try it. Oh, that says incense, not license. I'm a fucking idiot.
Ew, it does say incense. I thought you said incense.
I definitely said license.
Whoops.
That's okay. I'm glad both of our brains are mush that we ignore my fuck-ups.
Hmm.
Dang, I tried to get it to even. There you go, Ed. What? He picked it back up, and it didn't cut a timer.
Gross.
Double back.
This hand
Double
is
it back.
dumb. Actually, no, it's not. Lies in deceit. Haha.
I can't get there.
Now I won't be able to buy anything because I'll be in the negative. A constellation. Up to 3 selected cards gain plus 15 chips. Permanently, all cosmic jokers gain plus 5 cosmic tokens. Cosmic jokers gain cosmic tokens to buff themselves or other jokers. That hurts my brain. But that's okay. I don't know that I'll be able to buy anything for a while. Oops. That's okay. I fucked. I meant to click the 4. Whoops. It's fine. No, give me that. Oh, I started a new book today, and I don't know how I
What
feel
book?
about it.
Is it one of the ones you got from Barnes and Noble?
Yeah. And my coworker and I were talking about it, and she kind of already told me that I might not like it, but I still wanted to try it anyway because it was a spicy book. But there's some religion things in there that I'm just like,
So it's a spicy book with religion in it?
it is, and this is why I'm hesitant. So, it's a paranormal investigator and a demon,
Okay.
and that's the part that I'm questioning.
Oh, so they're the ones having
Yeah,
the smoochy smoochy.
yeah. So,
I don't know how I feel about that.
neither do I.
That doesn't sit right with me.
Nope, doesn't with me either. But I was like, worst thing I do is I take it to half price books and sell it to them. So, I just say a prayer every time I go to read it.
Maybe just don't read it.
I'm prepped. Man, it's bullying both of them.
I don't know, man. You should be killing demons.
I should. They should just not exist. It's funny, I called my my boss on my way home yesterday from work because her and I left work at the same time and we were both really tired. And I called her and I was like, hey, do I need to drive behind you because our lights were out? And she's like, no, I just need to draw my brights. And I said, okay. So then I hung up. And then I called her again shortly after. And I said, hey, can I just yap to you on my way home? I said, it's the only thing that's going to keep me up.
Aw, what time were you driving home?
I was driving home at 9:30. No, we got to the shop at 9:30, I think. I don't know. I got home around whatever time, I don't remember.
I think we were talking last night, so I should remember the time that you got home. Because we talked after that. But you can call me. You are allowed to do that.
Oh, that's stupid. I would suck at that. But no, we were talking on the way home, and I just kind of joked with her. I said, Satan couldn't reach me, so he created potholes instead. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Potholes in Indy suck.
They really do. It pisses me off.
They're so big.
Multiplies money by -1.
What?
That's not numbers.
That's not good.
That would just give me negative money, and then I couldn't purchase anything. But
oh yeah, but when we watch, I remember what I asked earlier. When we watch Solo Leveling, we can just watch it in dubbed, so that you can not have to. See, for me, when I watch subtitled, that forces me to watch it, like, and not do anything else, because I have to read the subtitles, or else I don't know what's going on.
that's so fair.
So,
new Jokers.
that's why
I'm trying.
that's why I watch it in subs, because it's a huge, like, I
All
use
two,
it
it's all
as
two.
a
Like, get that.
forced brain restart,
That's
basically.
your
I
fault,
did that
Chris.
in, like, when I was still
That
in
bitch is written.
classes,
That bitch is actual
I would
crap.
take
You got that. Rip that
a
bitch.
study
Yep.
break and I would sit down and I would
Yep.
watch one episode of anime to, like, give myself a forced brain break
That's so
of I
smart.
can't focus on anything else. I just have to focus on this and enjoy it. And then once I was done with that, I would go back upstairs and then I would study. I think I would do another lecture, and then I'd come back downstairs and I'd watch an episode of anime
Like,
as
get
a
that.
reward, and then I'd go
Rip the
back
toys out the
upstairs
box.
and do my other. I would just keep repeating that until I was done, basically.
How are we going to be watching said solo leveling?
We can stream it. I have Crunchyroll, so I can stream it to you on Crunchyroll. What did I do here? What happened? What am I doing? What's happening? Confusion. Dang it. Dang it.
I will say I did sleep really good.
Amazing.
Oh no! Did you fuck up?
It's okay. I have to backstitch.
That's not
I
fun.
have to backtrack. And sometimes when you backtrack, you accidentally go through, like, the tiniest little threads of a floss. So now I am doing that. But I think, yeah, no, I did something really funky, and I did not make an
Oh,
X.
I get new cards.
Woo. But no, I have Crunchyroll, so I can just stream it on Discord, and we can watch it that way.
I got the Leo constellation.
But yeah, that's how I do it with my other friends.
Sorry, I need to read this out loud to process. Gains 1% chance per cosmic token on this to add in addition to discarded cards, currently 5% chance, plus 1 cosmic token per 9 scored. Majestic Passion ignites Leo's pursuits, whatever the fuck that means. Cosmic tokens, 0. Possible additions, well, holographic, polychrome, only affects cards without an addition.
Then let me kick it.
I think I'm just really stupid and don't have the processing abilities I need to understand that, but I'll just go with it. It'll be fine. No, sometimes I really do think there's something wrong with my brain, because it's like, I used to be able to hear myself think. I used to have a voice in my head, and now there is no longer a voice. So sometimes I just don't think that I'm, like, actually thinking. If that makes sense.
No, I get it. I'll read stuff and I'm like, brain blank, no thoughts. Do not understand.
I genuinely have no thoughts 24/7, and it sucks.
If I can't picture it, then it's not happening.
Not a Fantasia. I think
Really?
that's what that is. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was you can't picture anything.
Yeah, I thought that's what you just said.
No, I said if I can't picture it, then I can't process it.
Oh.
I am a very visual person. Pictures help a lot. And I can picture it in my head. If I can picture it in my head, then it's fine. But if I can't picture it in my head, then I need to draw it out so I can see it. I am just a very visual person. I learned that in medical school.
This is not going very well. I've lost every round.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I've been like in a rut where I haven't been able to win many Balatro rounds recently. And I hope when I break out of that cycle, because, like, I'd like to get the last, like, 4 decks. Would make me quite happy. Fucking fuck.
Like, some things like, watching you play Balatro, I don't think I would, like, learn how to do it, because I think I would actually need to, like, sit down and do it for myself and think about it.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not doing a great job at explaining things.
No, you're fine. I just don't understand poker either, so, like, I need practice.
Say my name.
Like,
You-
I just need practice with it.
You just count.
You just can't. Like, I don't know why poker makes absolutely no sense to me.
What?
It does not make any sense to me.
No, I heard you, but I was saying what because of this card. Sorry.
Okay.
Gives plus 20 chips for every letter P in your Joker's letter changes when this Joker appears in the shop. What the fuck?
And ours.
Huh? You mean like in the name? I don't understand. We'll try it, I guess.
There is no P. What?
I know. Unless you're talking about like the name,
Hey.
then I'm just confusion. It's
Look,
fine.
right through you, shitter. Say my name.
Tomorrow's gonna be an espresso heavy day, I think. Which I thought today was gonna be an espresso heavy day. Dude, I did not get out of bed until 12.
Oof.
I woke up at 8 a.m. Said, no, it's too early. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. And then I got up at 12 and I was like, okay, I guess this is fine.
I had to get up early.
What the fuck? What is this bullshit? A portal jar? Creates a mysterious portal. Fuck, I can't read, what the hell? Mysterious portal will create regardless of room. Upgrades most jokers with molt by +4. Some jokers may not work. Appreciate it.
We need a possession, bro.
Upgrades any and all everything joker. Well, I don't have the everything joker. I have the eye chart. I don't know that I want to try the portal, but I guess I'll try the portal. Prepare for lots of clicking? I don't want at all. No, thank you. If I just made a mini game in this game, I might cry.
Oh no, don't cry.
I don't want. It's fine. I fucked. Damn it. It's fine. I hit the wrong button again. Oh, I don't like that click I hear. That's not fun at all.
Say my name.
Oh, is that what it meant by prepared for lots of clicking? I'm confused.
Click, 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 click.
I don't like. I freaking guess so. What the heck? Oh, hold on, what?
Lock.
Randomly copies the effects of your other jokers.
Try to fucking sell my shit.
I suppose.
Come back.
I doubt I'll win this hand. Ew, it's clicking the whole time. That's awful. I don't like that one at all. It only sells for 2. That's dumb.
You can do this. I believe in you.
We did. Baby left.
What? Oh, wait. I get it based on.
Say my name.
Okay, heard. Blue seals. I don't have any blue
The
seals.
fuck are you doing?
That sucks. Okay, I guess.
Oh, you want keeper? Okay. Oh.
Yay, normal
Trying
cards.
to throw it back? I'm hearing it.
You said I did it.
Not normal cards. It's fine.
Oh no.
What? Yeah. Default skin. Look at
Gosh
it.
dang
It's a default. He's all over.
it. Okay, I think we're good.
Dang, I could have gotten a scratch off. I still can, actually.
You can do it.
I like gambling. Gambling is fun.
You're never.
Look at
You're
this.
got it. You're got it. You're got it. You're got
I
it.
do not
You're
like
got it. You're
gambling.
got it. You're got it.
I like it whenever it doesn't require real money.
That's fair. Gosh, it's alright 11:30.
You're next, Mike. You're next, Mike. You're finished. What?
I should probably go to bed, but I really don't want to.
The next hand I lose, I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fair.
So that way you go to bed.
You said I'm keeping an eye on you.
This music is still loud even after I turn it down.
Oh, my pacemaker scar keeps will randomly get like bolts of pain through it, and
Oh, ow.
yeah, I don't know. I think it's just like the new scar because she was like it's still moving
10
around a bit
seconds, bro.
Yuck.
because it's in my freaking shoulder.
I'm sorry, that does not sound pleasant at all.
Gotta switch.
No, it used to be in my abdomen, but that's where they put it for kids. So now I'm a fully fledged adult.
I did what I could, bro.
Yeah, you have to do big adult shit.
No.
Being an adult is overrated. I don't know why I ever wished to be an adult.
I did not want to.
I did, unfortunately.
Big
Everyone
fall.
looked miserable as adults, and I'm like, I'm going to enjoy this while it lasts.
Yeah.
That said, it was filled with so much drama and stupidity that I wish it had gone by a little faster.
He's like that.
Because at least I'm surrounded by mostly mature people now.
said he got lobster for dinner. Jeez.
Yeah, mostly is the important word there.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want people to take everything mature in the ways that matter.
Yeah.
You know, like, we're not starting random drama with people just to start random drama. Like, not everything is an insult. We can talk, we can communicate, we can
W
set
Lord of the
boundaries. Like,
Shadows.
you know, like, we're not turning on each other at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
I hated that. Like, I would get, like, people would get so mad at me, and I was like, what did I even do wrong?
I think that's why I
People,
didn't make friends a lot.
yeah, it was not fun. Like, it was just like, everything I did wrong was blown into such large proportions that didn't need to happen. And I'm like, what did I even, like, what did I even do? Like, I told, like, when I was first starting to get on to antidepressants, like, this is the first time I'd ever been on antidepressants. I was going through a really rough time, before that too, and like some of my big T trauma had just happened, and so my therapist suggested I get on antidepressants because I was really struggling and having panic attacks. The first medicine I got prescribed gave me really bad brain fog. It did not react. I did not react well to it. I could not remember conversations happening. I could not remember having conversations with people. Like, I am, I don't do that stuff. Like, back then, I could tell you, like, everything that someone had said. I could tell you exactly what plans we had. I did not forget things like that. As soon as I started taking those meds, like, I would, like, someone would talk to me and, like, I wouldn't even know they were talking to me. Like, have a whole conversation with me and I wouldn't even know they were having a conversation with me.
I'm sorry.
Like, it was bad. And, like, my roommate knew this and was in this big friend group and, like, knew I was having, like, trouble remembering things with this new medication, which for me was devastating because, like, I'm so used to having, like, such a high functioning mind. So I was dropping the ball a lot. Well, I got invited to a birthday party. And I had told them that we had like some beef in the past, and I was like, I'm not really comfortable going, and like told the girl that I like appreciated the offer, but I wasn't gonna go. And it was like my roommate who told me I was invited if I wanted to come to this other girl party. And I was like, no, we're good. And then I completely forgot about that conversation. Like, left my brain. Did not remember it happened. And I was talking with another friend, and this other friend, he was someone I brought into the friend group. He was someone at the time I had a really big crush on. I had feelings for him, that like were kind of reciprocated. But then he decided not to date me. Like, he was attracted to me and he had feelings for me, but then he decided not to date me. And then we were in this weird phase after that where, like, I don't know. I thought we could still possibly get together. But like, it was just very hard to get over my feelings for him because like, at the time I would just like attach myself to everyone who showed me any sort of affection. And if they started pulling away, I started freaking out. But so they invited him to the party, and he said he was going to go, and he asked if I was going to the party. And I said, no, I wasn't invited because I didn't remember this conversation. Like, that conversation happened where I had been invited. And I was like, oh, he's going, so now I want to go. Like, I wanted to go because he was going to be there.
Right.
And so I texted the girl whose party it was, and I was like, hey, I never got an invite. Like, is it okay, like, if I come along and tag along? And she was like, oh yeah, of course, like, 100%, you can come along. And I was like, awesome. And, like, I thought that was that. But apparently, like, I wasn't really making, like, a big deal about it. I was just like, oh, I wasn't invited to this party, and, like, didn't, like, that's all I said about it. I didn't make a huge deal about it. I just, like, asked if I could come, and she said I could. And then they all got mad at me and, like, completely turned against me and told me, like, and were saying that I was, like,
Switch.
attention seeking
Right.
and everything because
No. Full right. Dan.
it got out that I had been
There you
asked
go.
to the party.
Middle bang.
But,
If you can, blue.
and when they brought up, like, they got all mad at me, like, they caused this huge, big fight, um, where I was just like, they didn't talk to me about it. They just, like, came up to me and started accusing me and calling me names and telling people that I was attention seeking and I, like, caused drama for the fun of it, and I was just trying to make them look bad and all this stuff. And I was like, what in my
Up
nature
and
has
over.
ever told you that about me?
Should've just
Like,
walked that
like
bitch
I
in.
have been, like, I had, like, basically therapists for my roommate for months, for a whole year. I literally drove her everywhere she needed to go. I drove her because she didn't have a license, she didn't have a car. So whenever she wanted to go out to eat, we would go out to eat. Whenever she needed to go out, like, I would pay for her food constantly. Like, I was constantly, like, covering bills for her, driving her places, driving her to school, driving her to work. Like, I did so much for her. And, like, the tiniest little thing that I did wrong, when she knew I was
That's it.
struggling,
Right there, boom.
she, like,
Get
completely
it
turned
in.
this
Right.
whole friend group, like,
Dang.
it was just, like, this huge thing, and completely turned against me.
People are
And
so disgusting.
I was like, and I, like, told them, and I was like, I believe, like, I was like, I'm very sorry. I believe that we had this conversation. Like, I trust what you are saying to me. I am telling you, I don't remember having this conversation.
Don't worry, once you get to plat, you lose more
Like,
than you
it
gain.
does not
So,
exist in my head. Like, I don't remember it. Like, we had to, like, I had to, like, really, like, it took, like, a day or two of sitting down and thinking about it to try to remember this conversation before it finally, like, kind of came up again in my brain. I was like, I trust, like, I was like, I don't need you to show me evidence. Like, I completely trust what you're saying to me. I'm just telling you, like, I don't, like, I was, like, trying to apologize, and they were like, well, that's not really, like, they were like, well, yeah, I know the effects of antidepressants, but, like, that's not really an excuse.
That's
And I was like,
crazy. That's crazy.
how is it not an excuse when I'm on a new antidepressant that's messing with my mind? You all know it's messing with my mind. And I can't remember. Like, you should all know I'm not remembering things like I usually do.
That's
But you don't.
disgusting.
Because you're not taking, like, you don't actually care about me.
I am glad you're not associated with these people anymore because there's
Yeah.
a special place for them.
They were some of those LGBTQ friends I was telling you about.
Oh,
Before.
heard.
The guy, he was pansexual, and he, like,